好，那我们继续回来跑海岸警戒者的任务了哈。那为什么我站在这儿呢？因为你们看前面，我刚刚走过去看到一群鱼从上面这样飘下来，有快好笑的。然后有一只螃蟹正在移动，总觉得就是你知道，这只螃蟹大杀四方的。Hello。打不到吗？啊，打到了。然后死了就沉下去，有够好笑的。好，不用，那个是我新装的一个水种，刚才没有去找它，所以我就去路边找一下它这样子。可以坐这儿吗？我想看有没有录到。啊，先看一下有没有录到吧。有，很好。那现在要担心切不回来啊！哎，切回来了，太好了，耶！哇，好恐怖哦！我的天啊！大卫，你没有开灯啊？那个是之前有播过那个，可以看到那个玻璃可以看得到外面的那个房子。这地方有2个地方可以钓鱼，为什么？刚才上面那边也有一个地方可以。好，不管，继续去找自称我妹妹的人的船员吧。还艘船，有好多船。那一艘也是，不是任务，那一艘是那个房屋的模组的。然后再往前还有一艘船也是房屋模组。
Are you certain she'll show?
Still here? Hello. Is that everything?
Well met. Go with
Dragonborn. All right then.
Stay where you are. This will only take a second. I need to look into your eyes.
哦，不能看着你啊，你的衣服。哎，好，可以。
Just stop moving around so I can see. No signs of vampirism. Open your mouth. I'm exercising. Now please do as instructed. This one's clear of lycanthropy too. Now, for the oath of purity. Note that any form of deception will incite the wrath of Stendar, whose reach extends to all 4 corners of Tamriel. Now, repeat after me. I state your name, do hereby solemnly swear. I'll have you know that satire during the oath of purity is a punishable offense. Now please, do it right. That I have no intention to attempt the forbidden practice of Daedra worship. So help me, Stendar. May this oath bind me, and should I stray from it, may Stendar have mercy on my soul, for the vigil will not. That wasn't so bad, was it? Welcome aboard.
Need something?
然后呢，他那个指引真的有问题啊。
Sorry about that. Katri can be a little zealous at times. It comes with being a vigilant, I guess. But she means well. I know we aren't exactly in for a royal voyage, but it's the best 5,000 septims can buy. It'll get us there in one piece. I hope. We'll set sail as soon as you're below deck. Until then, feel free to meet the crew and get settled in. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Dovahkiin. Ah, Dovahkiin. Though the dungeons of a madman were hard, I am honored to serve beside a warrior of your particular valiance and nobility. I overheard the Solitude guards talking about a woman assembling a crew to track down her lost parents. As someone who lost his father at a young age, I could empathize. And as a Knight of the Thorn, I recognized my sworn duty to offer my sword to those in need. The choice was clear. I know what you're thinking, but our order has made substantial progress since its founding. We're no longer the inept kinship of drunken derelicts our reputation would indicate. We're a league of disciplined and virtuous warriors now. I traveled the land in search of people to protect and evil to purge. I'll do what's necessary to defend the... Of course, Dovahkiin.
We should keep moving.
It was an honor to speak with you.
我的随从大哥呢？呀，
We should keep moving. Vitalos, are you really the Dragonborn of ancient Nordic legend? The one who killed the fearsome dragon of Whiterun with just a mere glance of disapproval? Oh, and is it true that you can consume 30 cheese wheels mid-combat without breaking a sweat? And what about the rumor that you could ride a horse completely perpendicular? This is so exciting. That's incredible! Imagine the look on my little sister's face when I tell her I spoke with the Dragonborn. She won't believe it! I could think of at least 100 novels that could be derived from your adventures. Well, she is and she kinda isn't, you know. I mean, have you asked her how many dragons she's killed? Spoiler, it's not a lot. I'm a writer, you see. Tia, when I heard about your sister's adventure, I thought it'd be a great opportunity for some ideas for my latest novel. Maiden of the Sea, the romantic tale of a princess who voyages into the unknown to find a cure for her sickly sister. I can't wait to get started on it. But of course, I have to allow myself to experience her journey firsthand so that I could better connect with my readers. What do you think? Thanks. What do you mean? Like an argument? Oh, what's the worst that can happen? See you around.
你是死灵法欸，你死灵法我还跟他讲话他不揍，而且为什么他的衣服长成这样？
How goes it?
哎，大姐不要闯过来。
Searching for something? I hope you know earlier was just a precaution.
哎呀
Nothing personal. It's not just werewolves and vampires. I am disgusted by any abominations that prey on mortals. My order was founded following the Oblivion Crisis to prevent any similar disasters from engulfing the world again. I take that obligation very seriously. I have years. If it's a skilled, competent, don't let me keep you.
Need something? Welcome aboard, my friend. I don't believe we were able to get properly acquainted earlier. Name's Hayden. I'm the pilot of this vessel. Ah, now that's a fascinating story. She told everyone she was looking to hire a ship. Everyone else laughed. Of course not. A mouthful of spiced wine at the time. I was the only one drunk enough to think it was a jest, so I played along. Turns out it wasn't, and well, here I am. Captain of the newly acquired SS Deficit at your service. Like it? Named her myself. Between dock fees and the excessive stockpile of booze I've stored below deck, the septum Zerial paid me are all but spent. My hope of coming out of this with a profit is about as credible as Ulfric's claim to the throne. Oh, right. I didn't exactly have a ship when I made the offer, and I aim not to find out, my friend. Which is why the guards are getting suspicious. Not quite. I'm just a Nord who fully commits to his questionable life choices. But don't worry about that. I'll get the ship. I'd rather not say. The sooner we leave, the better. Just as a reminder.
Something on your mind?
Nah.
I've got your back.
我带着另外一个模组的人的灵魂上了这艘船。我的随从不能跟着我是了，那这样挺麻烦的。我把他送回去。然后好像又不能把它送回去，因为我要传送到别的地方。哎，算了，当然存在了。好。
Sleep well. Best rouse yourself. You're needed above deck.
哎，Oh my！ 这怎么看都是我们有触角了。我们又要沉了是吧？
Port side! Port side!
I see it! This thing doesn't turn on a septum! Everyone, hold on to something!
喂！
Everyone okay?
Oh, I don't think my arm is supposed to bend like that.
How did this happen? How far off course are we?
We're not.
What do you mean?
I mean, this island doesn't exist. It's not on the map. There's nothing but open waters for 500 miles.
Evidently not. This is what we get for hiring a drunk as a pilot.
You want to check the atlas? Be my guest, Valor Boy.
Bickering amongst yourselves won't solve anything. We need to assess the damage.
What do you want?
Yes?
Be brief.
Hello there.
Yeah?
Searching for something?
买
Something wrong?
残骸 ，Nothing wrong。我的随从只是不知道喷到哪里去了。耶，重烂。
How's it look? Do you think it will leak? Just our luck. Well, I suppose we should take a look around. If this place is uninhabited, there should be somewhere to buy materials for a repair. Take who you want with you. The rest of us will stay here and keep an eye out for anything looking to profit of our misfortune. I'll tell the others that you're in charge until we can correct this situation. If they give you any lip, let me know. Oh, and don't take any unnecessary risks out there, okay? You're right. Just take it as a suggestion, will you? I'd rather not lose you out wherever we are.
Yeah? As I will. After a little sawdust and... I don't know. The path of raging water is heavy rain. That's what you... Even sober, I wouldn't have been able to steer away in time. You're telling me. Let's just say I'll be writing a very strongly worded letter to the half-wits who charted out these waters.
对啊。我能看不到他说的是什么。重刷一次，有点听不懂他在干嘛。渔火之岛。
Dragonborn.
妹呀，快点啊，妹呀！
State your business.
How's it look? Do you think it will be? Well, I take who you want with you. The rest of us will stay here and keep an eye out for anything looking to... I'll tell the... If they give you any lip, let me know. You're right. I'd rather not lose you out. Well, I take who you want with you. The rest, I don't see. If this, you have more unless the tales of your adventures have been exaggerated.
我现在的上完了。进船再出船，应该是这样子算。布兰德、利尔。 耶、好，就是3个。
We should keep moving. Not that I recall. Why? Are you saying you saw someone down there? She? Well, it wasn't Katri or Tia. They were upstairs with me. You could try looking around. It's quite possible we... Aside from having our birth names etched in? Well, the pendant is hollow. Beneath the frame lies a pinch of enchantment. If my research serves me, they were original when they're cast into the same fire from which... In this letter, Father... But that's not going to... You're sure it was this island? That would be a strange... There must be hundreds of these small islands. Still, the timing of your dream is hardly fortuitous. Kind of vague, don't you think? Well, I don't know if you believe... We should get those materials or a new vet, possibly, if you find the time to ask around. If you have any more of these dreams, let me know. If you think it will help.
哦，这超好凄惨。那么我现在应该去哪儿呢？没有任何标志能用。哦，是路。OK。哦，海浪。
Yes? Uh-huh. Yes? Shipwreck? Ooh, how to say this? You're stuck here, my friend. No one gets off this island. Stay back, demon spawn. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I'm all ear. You could try the trader from the Norstead village. I'm told. Daedra worshipping filth.
Sure thing. Why, hello. Safe travels.
Yeah? Uh-huh.
What do you want to talk? Would you rather they call you Dovahkiin all the time? That's a lot of syllables to call out when they're in trouble, don't you think? It's not dumb. And for the record, I think the originator of that epithet is an unappreciated genius. Thank you.
这2位大哥嘞。那已经不是北部了吧？草地好凄惨。遥远。 声音是有怪的，有怪啊。
You blundering oaf! Run! I'm not gonna die explaining. Quick! To higher ground! It could be any time now. 3, 2, 1. -1. -1.5. Huh? It's Mount Andor. By my assessment, the eruption should be taking place soon. Very, very soon. You new here or something? Oh, that's unfortunate. Let me be the first to congratulate your poor timing. Regardless, we should focus on the mountain for now. I don't want to miss it. Any time now. Huh. That's bizarre. We should have seen it by now. All the signs were there. It's as if nature itself went against its very own... well, nature. Fascinating. Yet, disappointing. Mostly just disappointing. We're never safe. Not in this place. But at least the volcano won't claim our lives. Yet. I'll be happy to answer. For a price. Gold? What's a gold? Never heard of it. The currency is seashells here. But that's of little relevance. I'm not interested in profit. You're new here, right? So, you must have a ship. How badly is it damaged? No ships wash ashore unscathed. This island is a menace to every heedless vessel it swallows up. Just a hole. That's incredible. In exchange for information, I ask for a place among your crew. If by some miracle you manage a successful repair, I want off this rock. Agree to my terms, and I'll answer that. What do you want to know? None that have worked. Every few years, someone attempts to flee. The swimmers get ripped apart by sharks or octopi. The sailors wash back ashore on the remains of their ship. We even had to scrape a wizard attempting teleportation off the side of Mount Andor once. This island has an obsession with keeping its residents contained. I don't know if you believe in curses, but now's a good time to start. I'll take my chances. The way I see it, there was one, a child, no older than 15 or so. That was years ago. No one's been able to replicate it since. Village wars, an active volcano, danger sightings, monster attacks. Take your pick. Sometimes I think the gods keep us here just to take bets on how we'll perish. I'd keep quiet about that if I were you. Newcomers who have dreams of this place usually end up disappearing. Disappeared, missed. Stop me when I get to an expression you foreigners understand.
There are some on the island that think people who suffer these dreams are demon spawn. I can't imagine they'll handle it well if you tell them. More than I'm comfortable with. Kinda have a thing for keeping my organs on the in. I'm the local volcanologist, or so I believe the title is. I study Mount Andor and a... Of course not. I look... Yeah, so I'm told. You could speak to the traders of the 4 villages on the island. Just don't get your hopes up. Welcome to the island, I guess. Try not to die.
Oh.坏了，坏了！啊，这是不是有火呀？有欸。
For a world of pain. Struggling will not save.
好痛！有够痛！呀！啊！我的队友。哦，你们真的是3个，到底为什么每一下都可以让我硬直啊？不对哟，你们的近战武器嘞？神魅力塔。那好硬，天哪！你们好逊！可是都没有。你不是有竞争吗？
Now that that's over,
你全部给我拿弓在外面慢慢挥什么的，还去
Need something? if you think it will help. Sure.
You have a grim... How so, my liege?
Go with the divines.
At your service. As I will. After a little sawdust, I don't... The path... Raging water is heavy rain and an island... That's what you got. Even sober, I wouldn't have been able to steer... You're telling me. Alright, what have you got?
你有剑啊，你为什么不用？ 烦了。
Hello. If you think it will help. Mm-hmm.
哇，仙人掌哎！这鱼到底什么时候能吃？ 那什么？那是熊吗？哇，很大哎！有 panda 呢。哎。
I was hoping they'd make it too.
Why? We told them this would happen. It's their fault for succumbing to hope.
Is there something I can do for you? What do you want? The damned fools thought Dagon's curse was a myth. Their bodies just washed ashore. The barrier that keeps us trapped on this isle. Hundreds have attempted to break it. They end up like this lot every time. Ha! Do you not see what happened to these miserable sods? Nobody escapes this place. No, but you might ask Tassius, our priest of Archay. It's rumored he has a theory on how to avert the curse. He's busy preparing the rites for these fools. He'll be in his hut when he finishes. You could wait for him there.
Let's hear it. You want something from me?
No. 哦，原始的部落。有没有看到 ？It's glad to see you， 我倒下去了。
I see you.
Hello.
There is
啊，好，
What can I do for you?
Something wrong? You spaced out for a few minutes.
You alright, Dova? How many of me do you see?
Yes? There's commotion outside.
Okay.
We should investigate.
Save yourselves.
Every man for themselves! I'm too good looking! Daedric, whoa!
在哪里？耶！还有吗？哪儿？你是小恶魔呢？你哪没跳过呀？哦。诶，刚拿到东西啊。
Thanks for the help, Outlander. Our losses may have been double without it. Aye, like the tales of old. A portal between Mundus and the Plains of Oblivion, crafted by the Daedric Lord Mehrunes Dagon himself. They had, for the rest of Nern. But the crisis still thrives here, exercising its malice and cruelty long after its author's expulsion. Everyone has their theories. Some say a member of the mythic Dawn sold the island to Dagon for a higher status in paradise. Others claim that Martin Septim never banished the Daedric Lord to oblivion, but to this peninsula instead. There are other, more absurd speculations, of course, but ultimately none of these hypotheses have enough evidence to support them. No one knows for certain where the Gates returned. They used to only appear every few years, but now things are escalating. And those of us who've been around for a while know this can only mean one thing. The reaping will soon dawn. An event that occurs every 30 years or so, when Dagon sends his minions to decimate the souls of 3/4 of the island's population. Admittedly, my knowledge of the event is limited. There are others here that could tell you more. Yes, but only a fraction of us. It's as if they're only interested in trimming the populace. It's a very peculiar behavior for the Daedric Lord of Destruction to have. My tribe and I are still uncertain of the meaning. I'm afraid there's no theory, just a young child who piloted a rowboat past sea monsters. Oh, or so the story goes. She did something the rest of us couldn't. She asked for the help of the Warden. Aye, the Warden of our coast. He's a being of local mythology. Tales claim he resides within the very heart of Mount Andor, granting an audience to only those he deems worthy. It's said the girl struck a deal with this warden, allowing her safe passage beyond the curse. I've sent many newcomers to his abode. It is entirely likely that the warden has either passed away or never existed at all. Few know for certain. Of course, as a member of the Norstead village, I am obligated to provide such hospitality to newcomers. Just be warned, the warden, should he exist, may not barter with us if we arrive in numbers. You'll need to send one member of your party away for this. I'll mark the spot on your map.
哈哈，总感觉那个女的根本就不是我妹，她搞不好就是他们讲的那个跑出去的那个小孩。诶，那个领主呢？领主的位置呢？诶，领主的事情。啊，移动一停。哦，松鼠。啊。我的头发发色怎么变成这个颜色啊？不是金发吗？哎，变出来了。很大啊，他来了，很大凶凶。
Perhaps there is an entrance riddle of some kind.
Don't worry, I've got this. Oh, great exalted hermit of the mountainside. We come before you in peace and harmony.
If the legends hold true, he knows we're here. Whether or not he grants us entry.
We have our answer.
喂，好毛。哇！哇哦，哇哦！快点直直冲下去啊！ 在头顶。
You are the one from my dreams. Surely you've had them as well. The visions, the signs of what has passed, and what will pass again. So it's true. The Dragonborn of legend is one of my time. I have waited decades for your arrival. These visions, they are part of the merging process. The island has chosen you as her champion. Your fate is melding with hers as one through the sacred binds of prophecy. These visions are a result of the unification. To put it in simpler terms, you were destined to come here. Aren't you, Dovahking, the greatest example of destiny this world has ever known? To reject it is to deny your very existence. I've set a few individuals down that road, yes. Only one ever made it to the other side. Even then, the cost was substantial. When you cheat destiny, it will exact its vengeance, relentlessly and without mercy. You would pay a heavy price if following in her footsteps. But why concern yourself with escape at all? Your future is here. Destiny has made its demand. Unlikely. I believe destiny has made its will quite clear. I know that look. You're set in your ways. No spoken word can dissuade you. Even so, I cannot grant passage beyond the curse to anyone who simply asks for it. Help the people of my island. De-escalate the hatred they harbor for one another and lead them to make amends. Do this, and I will show you the way home. Then be off, and do not return until you have aided my people.
Hi.
I've got your back.
Dovahking. Now that that's over.
大哥，你是什么？是你是掉海里的是不是啊？掉海里，掉岩浆里。好。刚才这有昂昂吗？来。啊。刚进来的时候应该。
I'd like to stick around you and your crew for a little while longer, if you don't mind. It sounds like you'll be working to better the lives of many of my friends and neighbors. I'd like to assist with that if I can. Your intentions are of minimal concern. I appreciate your hospitality. I hope I might become a boon to the cause.
I'm right behind you.
声音跟那个谁？哇，你什么时候喷出来的？哎呦，快走快走快走，熊熊来了！门又出现了。哎呀，等等等等。你说啥？
Unbelievable. Another Kate that threatens the safety of my people. This is the 4th one in a week. I'll tell you who's responsible. We all know everyone has to keep their heads on a swivel. Everyone except those accursed West folks. The last iteration of the reaping passed over them, and they've suffered no losses to Daedra since. They know something that we don't. I suppose, given their trouble. During the Oblivion Crisis, a member from their village sold his soul to Mehrunes Dagon to save the island. A deal that would spare us his wrath by staggering its destruction, killing 3/4 of the population every 30 years or so. In return, he would serve Dagon until death. The man responsible for the reaping was a Westfolk. And now, as the reaping dawns once more, his old village goes about unscathed? That cannot be dismissed as coincidence. They haven't been plagued by a single Oblivion Gate. Even the Southerons have to sacrifice their own to keep the peace. Yet, somehow, these folks are exempt? My people suffer while theirs live in comfort and safety. There's your proof. Yes, find out what they know. As an outsider with no association with us, perhaps you can pry the answer from their elder. Good. Getting the information won't be easy, I suspect. But I have faith in your ability to do what's necessary.
我们看吧。这个吗？哦，那是炸掉的门。哎呦，哦，这草地实在是很亮光。哇，螃蟹！
There's no other way it could end.
大哥的魔法有点恐怖，最好不要飞到我身上。Please.
But surely you know something.
I know only what has happened, not why. Be at peace. Dagon has spared us so far. There's no cause for his mercy to fail now. I suspect the reaping will pass over us once again.
Of course. I would just feel more at ease if I knew why.
So would the rest of us. So would the rest of us.
他们不知道是不是？
Why, hello. If I had a seashell for every time someone asked that, I'll tell you what I told him. No, I suppose there's no harm in asking. The elder from the... With no one else to blame, she's even gone as far. The only way to ensure their safety is to... Certainly not. Such a peculiar assumption. But if she were to somehow mysteriously keel over, there could be a reward. Take all the time you need.
At your service. I want to hear both sides of the story before I form an opinion. Yeah, this could be a common... I get these nightmares, everyone. Not quite. The ones I get are linked to ever since I left the sweet roll alone with my 3 best friends and returned to an empty plate, I've had trust issues. I just never thought I'd be backstabbed by my own... Well, worst part is I never figured out who did it. Was it an organized hunt? Actually, I could use some help. I may or may not have promised a local... For the record, they call it a festive. Just after it graced my lips, I was chanting the age of aggression in my undergarments on the roof of a bamboo hut. Something about... Honestly, I haven't the faintest memory. It doesn't matter. If I make... I'd still have to see it through. But the way I see it, I'll mark it down on your map. No rush, of course. I'm sure our target isn't going anywhere.
大哥，你还是
I'm right behind you. I will not hide my bias. The Norse are my kin. Right or wrong, they have my support.
Speak your piece. If I can, my liege. I'd like to hear both sides out.
Farewell.
Sure.
Welcome to the village, traveler. Why, hello. Well? Fine. But this stays between us. Understand? Yes? Fare thee well.
Dovahkiin.
不知道，他也不讲，然后他叫我去杀人。
Huh?
嗯。大哥，你在这边就变得突兀，你知道吗？到底为什么跑过来？那不是过不来吗？哇哦！
The time of preparation is over. The time of cleansing is at hand. Hear us, O great Lord Dagon. Hear our plea for mercy from the punishment incited by our neighbor's sins. Please, O Lord, Do not let their defiance bring into question our unshakable devotion to your name. We offer you this sacrifice, this symbol of our goodwill, O Dagon the Magnificent. May her death spare the many souls of your loyal devotees. Dawn is breaking.
Greet the new day!
What can I do for you, friend?
Greet the new day!
What can I do for you?
等一下，
Rejoice, children, for today Dagon has smiled upon us.
Praise be to Dagon!
He has accepted our plea!
Dagon the Merciful.
Huh?
There is a matter of great concern among. Recently, they have been seen constructing. They cannot hope to hold out again. The last thing I need is for the great lord to mistake my. I need someone to show the Daedra that this side of the island will not incite violence. Do you mock the will of the village? Perhaps you are not faithful enough to carry out this assignment.
啥东西？哦，
Welcome to the village, traveler.
这是要怎么的？四边都帮啦。哇，这么近啊！你们两家住这么近啊？
Yeah. See you around. What do you need?
Yeah.
我们家需要帮忙的人在哪？
What you need?
Well, hello.
How goes the construction?
We're ahead of schedule, sir.
In what way can I be of assistance? Our neighbors to the south may have the intellect. This recent wave of Oblivion Gates is no... And yet how do they... As if they paint... Well, he can sacrifice his people if he wants, but my people needs... Sure, Dagon. My hope is that he'll take the path of least resistance. If you're familiar with the reaping, every 30 years, when a new generation has been... My plan involves encouraging him to collect that quota from the other villages. Yeah, the Southern's elder is I suspect he might be developing a plan to sabotage them. We needn't worry about that. His second in command is a weak... Of course, but the sooner the better.
At your service.
Gates have begun
All will be ready, sir. Dagon's siege will crumble at the forefront of our ramparts.
们各位都是
Welcome to the village, traveler.
都是一群生气的家伙。唉，当神。
Speak your piece. There is no honor in sacrificing one's own to appease the Daedra. I'd sooner side with bandits than with people with such a twisted take on justice. The mass killing of peaceful folk is never the answer. If you must choose, I suggest siding with the West folk.
All right then. Something wrong? Honestly, the Southerons are strategically incompetent. The fumes from the volcano must have... When faced with a potential... If diplomacy was an effective solution to war, did I miss something? Or we either kill one man or an entire village? I saw enough genocide in the war. I have no desire to partake in any.
他说什么？
Good morning.
What's that?
Honestly, when faced with... If diplomacy was an effective solution to warmongering, there never would have been a Stormcloak uprising.
The Reaping is more complex than the aliens believe. The choice isn't easy, but allow me to suggest siding with the Silurons. At least with them, you won't be forced into committing murder.
完蛋了，这家伙的看法跟我不一样。
Let's hear it.
What?
How can I assist?
要干嘛？啊，这是怎样？烧墙两边一起挂，或者是不烧墙，下面的人挂。愿意呀。这边是保全自我，那边是牺牲一人，保全自我。烧掉，哈哈哈，我要烧，再见。也是，不管你。至于下面这个献祭人会不会被反核，就不管。好，另外一边。去跟他讲讲，看看他干嘛。
Another poor soul lost.
啊。
Poor bastards, better off.
You want something from me?
In what way? Did you speak with the elder of their village? What? The audacity of that scheming snake. You refused, I assume? Yes, I suppose not. I will not overlook this treachery. Orders to assassinate the elder of a neighboring... Do what you must.
What a waste.
I've got your back.
Damn shame.
The others tell me you've been before his take. I theorize that some of the I understand these visions occur. Legends speak. It will be like sending out an... Not at the moment, but I have a few ideas on how I may obtain it. I'll speak with you again once I have...
Forgive the irrelevancy of... There is no order to be... I fear the same will become of Tamriel. Should Daedra kill... That is not the way the divines... If men do not... It is no wonder these people suffer. Crimes forgiven are crimes recurred. A murderer should not serve the same sentence as a thief. But that does not excuse the thief from penalty. I wondered at the legendary... It warms my heart to know that... In what ways some sins are... But I stand ready to purify those... Yeah, but I know he. So long as I cling firmly to his beliefs and stray not from the path of righteousness.
Draw your blade, mortal. I wish to test your alleged merit for myself. Your worthiness in combat. If I'm to pledge my servitude to a mortal. Mortals have such an arrogant name for the kind. First we duel. Only then will I explain my master's intent. Let only the most worthy prevail.
You come from the mainland, right? Are you carrying any septums by chance?
那个人在后面干嘛啦？
Pathetic.
Something you need?
I figured a mortal would be more polite. By the realms, my master was right. Apologies, mortal. Former master. He relinquished his power over me temporarily so that I may ensure your survival. He will not permit your death before the prophecy is fulfilled. My former master has his wishes, but you have proven yourself. I no longer retain the warden of this coast. I served his house up until just recently, when he assigned me to yours. This surprises you. My former master has many ties with the Daedra. Kind servants are just one of them. A kind cannot, by the rule of Dagon's hierarchy. Now that you are my master, I am no longer bound by any future order. If I manage to kill them, by thinning the herd, I keep my brothers strong, master. It is a great honor. Who will you send away in my place? Excellent. I eagerly await the opportunity to sever heads in your name, master.
I've got your back.
What do you require? This is simple, master. The other grants us glorious chaos and Are you really on the fence about this? Of course.
这位大哥，等一下，啊，大哥，你要跑去哪里？干了什么事？
You come from the mainland, right? Are you carrying any septums by chance? Just so happens I'm the only trade. Unlike the rest of these sods, I play. Take a look. Aye.
Greetings, master.
唉，终于发现他身体了，有点歪掉。
My battle axe is yours. Yes.
Oh my.
My lord.
你是怎么了啦，大哥啊？啊，救他一下。 哎，等一下，可以这样啊？等一下，不用不用。
What do you require? Oh, sorry.
哎哎，试一下。Nice。杀一个或杀一村，再杀一个吧。 看我！
Hmm? I'm eager to hear it. Somebody, help! Back, you devil!
Don't be shy.
Return to dust. I'm having too much fun.
这啥？
Can I help you?
大哥啊，你不要召唤一些恐怖的东西出现好不好？回去那个村跟他讲。
Huh?
哈，
Oh.
大哥们，挡路啊！
Need something?
How can I
How
assist?
can I assist? How can I assist?
What do you need?
In what way can I be of... I've heard rumors. It appears... How oddly convenient.
I'm waiting.
Something
Wouldn't
from
you
me?
agree?
Yeah?
On a completely unrelated note, please accept this
Yes?
as a gift.
How
What
can I
can I do
assist?
for
In
you?
what way can I be of assistance?
然后来，
Speak quickly. Greetings, Dovahkiin. Even on an island so small, you're a difficult woman to track down. We are followers of Vermina, the rightful ruler of this region. We come to you on Our Lady's request. There is much she wishes to discuss with you. In the days of old, before the oblivion, Dagon betrayed and overthrew Our Lady, turning as the island's champion. She has chosen you to reclaim it. We are aware of your encounter. He saw only the death and destruction that await your future, omitting the great. He attempted to challenge destiny, and he paid the price. Dagon corrupted men. You should trust neither dream nor vision. It is unwise to defy the wishes of a Daedric lady. All in good time, Dovahkiin. Dagon may. Even as devoted followers, we only hear her wishes until we have completed fashioning a new. We will not discuss that here. Wait, until then, allow me this word of caution. You mustn't fall for the enticing promises of Maroon's Dagon. He is not as fair or forgiving as Our Lady.
Yeah?
How can I assist?
In what way? Excellent. Please accept this token of our gratitude.
这边在干嘛？走过去看一下。这海岸真漂亮。可以。
Let's get this over. That was exhilarating.
这干这到底怎么回事？啊！我理解。
You have a grim look. Yes, I suppose there is one matter that has weighed heavily on my heart of late. I've overheard whispers that misfortune guided a knight of a separate order to this island. I would like to seek him out, should time permit. He's a Knight of the Rose, a faction of crusaders operating out of Wayrest in the province of High Rock. My order has, even when the other paladins of the council dismissed us as drunken fools, the Knights of the Rose stepped in. Many events have transpired. The counsel of a fellow knight will help me shed light on the meaning of them. I hope it's not too much to ask. If wisdom is to be offered to our company, then I believe our leader should be there to hear it. Perhaps, but we do not yet know what his advice will be. I think he's taken to a life of solitude. I'll mark the exact location of his abode on your map. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. 洗个澡，整身都是血。洗不掉。叠一下。哦。湮灭2，这个叫守望之泉。啊，好吧，我觉得这一步就先到这儿吧，休息一下。如果晚上还有再开的话，再慢慢的推进进度。不得不说，这地方的风景真的好，一个海岸度假村的感觉。好啦，那这部影片就先到这边，各位拜拜。